Hey everybody, it's me, Mike, again here in my own kitchen, and today I am going to be making a... Oh, well, the ring light turned off. Frick. Hello everybody, once again, it is me, Mike, here in my own kitchen, and today I am going to be making a bootleg mold and cast of this cool Cookie Monster skateboarder. So back in September, the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater game came out, and I've been playing it nonstop ever since, and I've gotten really into skateboarding stuff. In fact, my fiance bought me this sweatshirt because my guy in Tony Hawk wears this sweatshirt. So I've just gotten really into watching skateboarding things, and in fact I made the old Tony Hawk production company Neversoft. I made their logo as a bootleg toy. I posted it on my Instagram, you can check it out there or here. And I found this cool Cookie Monster skateboarder, and I was like, I gotta make that into something. I'm thinking of maybe doing a hoodie on him. I'm gonna maybe make some stickers to change out the logo on his shirt or maybe on the underside of his board. And as you may know from my Instagram, I'm a bit of a Cookie Monster fan. I bought this one a while back to make a Cookie Monster. He's like a Cookie Monster eating a Cookie Monster cookie, which of course are available now in my store. Link is below. Oh, and one more thing. Guess what Mike got? A pressure pot! So now it'll be much easier to make really great casts that are perfectly translucent or have no bubbles in them. And I've gotten to do a couple test runs on it, and it is pretty sick. So let's get started. Okay, so the first step is going to be making the mold for the Cookie Monster. And instead of using cardboard or foam board, I have bought a bunch of Lego bricks that I can reuse instead of, you know, making a new mold every time, and a little base for them. So now it is time to make the mold. Okay, that ought to do it. It's just a little taller than Cookie Monster himself, so he fits in there perfectly. Here's what it looks like. And now I'm gonna cut his little base that he can stand on, and then I'll slide it in, and then we'll pour the goop. All right, Cookie's in the mold, in the box, and then I'm gonna now make the mold. So, time to get stirring. Okay, the mold is cured and it's time to open it up. Wow, that was a lot of Legos and it was a real pain to get them all off. But we have the mold now and I'm gonna cut it open. You hear that? Fart. That's so weird. It's like farting. Oh my god. This is taking a long time. Holy hell. Okay, Cookie Monster is out of the mold, and now I'm gonna have to try it out. So next thing we'll do is casting. I have my mold, and I have another mold. This is an ice cube tray of Han Solo Frozen in Carbonite that I've had for years, and it's sort of my my backup mold for when I mix too much resin to pour in this. I'll pour the rest in this, and we'll have some cute little souvenirs. And because all of the pressure equipment is big and bulky, we're going to shift this over to the workshop. Okay, in the workshop now. I've got the mold, I've got the backup mold, and I've got my air compressor at my feet. I'm gonna get that started. Oh, and it wouldn't be a classic video of mine if I didn't take one moment to take off the shirt I don't want to get messy and then put on a shirt that I'm okay with getting sort of messy. So, BRB! Okay, here we go. The compressor is pressurized, and now it's time to mix the resin. First things first, I've got my pigment, which is a really, really saturated blue. I also have some white to make it a little more opaque and not super translucent. Let's do the first one as Cookie Monster Blue. The resin is in the mold is in the pressure pot, it is under pressure, it is holding its pressure, and we're in business, baby! See you soon! Okay, time to open up the pressure pot and see if we have a good cast. So first I'll take these guys out. Pop out really easy. And look! A blue Han Solo, frozen in carbonite. Okay, now it's time to open up the real, actual mold, the Cookie Monster Skateboarder. And there he is. Uh-oh, looks like I got a bad hand. But we can maybe clean this guy up and get him to be what we need him to be. So I think that's a success. On to the next step, which is sculpting and painting. And now I'm going to resculpt some of his hand that's missing, and I'm probably going to resculpt these wheels a little. They're kind of goofy, and then I'll sculpt a little hoodie. Here we go. This stuff is called Procreate. It's sort of like Mighty Putty. You put the two together and then they cure over time. So I'm going to use it to fill in some of these holes. After a very long time of sculpting, I have the basic general gist of the hoodie created. So I'm gonna let this cure, but the basic sculpt is there, and then I have yet another idea for what to do with Skateboarding Cookie Monster, in addition to the hoodie wearing one. So, time to mix another cast. Okay, the second blue Cookie Monster is out of the mold. So just like the last guy, the hoodie guy, I'm going to sculpt a new outfit onto this one, and that one's gonna be a surprise. So time to get cracking. All right, now I am going to make two new molds, one of the hoodie Cookie Monster and one of the secret mystery one. So I need to put a new guy into a new Lego box. So we'll come back in 4 hours and this will be cured. Ting! Time to take the mold out of the Legos. Time to cut it open. Okay, I got both molds. I got the hoodie one and the new one, the secret one. And it's time to mix and pour the resin. Okay, first 2 pours are in the pressure chamber. So I'm gonna check back in probably 5 to 10 minutes to see how these guys did. That was a success. Okay, both had those little micro surface bubbles, but they both look good. Now let's do some sanding, some touch-ups, and some paint. Okay, it's time to paint. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with a little bit of just basic blue because there's some places where I sanded and some white dusty stuff got kicked up and some other little imperfections. And then of course painting over the thumbs and other things I had to sculpt on afterwards. Next, I'm going to dry brush a lighter blue over the top. So there will be the dark blue kind of behind and the light blue on top, so it'll give the sort of illusion that light is hitting it and playing off of the depth of the fur. So, blue painting is first. Okay, the fur is all painted. Now it's time to do the black for the hoodie and skateboard, the underside, paint everything else basically. Okay, now is time for a really fun part. I'm going to make a bunch of skateboard logos that I can turn into stickers to put on, you know, Cookie Monster's board or on the back of his sweatshirt, you know, something like that. So I'm gonna do a bunch of different Sesame Street skate logos. And in fact, the Bones logo is the first one I'm working on. I'm working on the skeleton and I'm going to turn it into Oscar the Grouch. Okay, now that those are made, I am gonna order them as some stickers. I hope they arrive soon. I got my sticker print, and it looks great. These are the sort of person-size one that I could give you to put on your skateboard or your laptop or whatever. And then this is the teeny tiny one that is going to ultimately be the logo on the back of his sweatshirt. So I'm going to cut out the Grouch one that matches the Bones skeleton and put it on. And there you go. It's a little bit shinier than I would have liked, but that's him, he's done. Each one will come with its own little mini sticker sheet, like that. So that's a finished cookie. Now, the other one, the secret one that I've been teasing this whole time, when I first talked about this idea, skateboarding Cookie Monster, with my sister, who you may have seen on a previous toy making video, she suggested, what about gonna get back in time? A Marty McFly Cookie Monster. Both models are done, so now let's take a look at the finished products. Of these Skateboarding Cookie Monster toys are available on my Rule Follower Toys online store. The link is on my Instagram and in the description below. You can also, of course, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and of course, check out my podcast, How Star Wars Is It? You don't even have to be a Star Wars fan to like it. That's available wherever you get podcasts. This is available wherever you get YouTube. And these guys are available wherever you get my specific toys on the internet. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. Bye!